In 2026, you don't need to look at design software or equipment or tools to see where the graphic design industry is going. You need to look at the studios setting the pace. These are the North Stars, the studios proving that in a world of automated content, strategy and craft are still the ultimate power moves. Today, we're locking in 3 agencies drawing the blueprint for the new standard of excellence in 2026. 3 design agencies to watch. But before we get into it, I'm Ziggy the Designer. I'm a graphic designer who's worked alongside some of the world's most recognizable brands, including United Airlines, Target, and Stanford University. If you like the conversations that we're having on this channel, be sure to support the show by giving this episode a like, leaving a comment down below, and of course, by subscribing. Let's get into it. Design is all around us, so let's talk about it. First up, we have Wolff Olins. I absolutely love Wolff Olins. While most agencies hit a glory era and coast, I'm looking at you, Leo Burnett, these guys keep raising the bar for everyone else. They've spent 60 years pushing boundaries, and in 2026, they will remain the standard for how a brand should make you feel. They're a standout because they focus on experience innovation, right? The perfect intersection of business ambition and creative expression. I mean, just look at what they did for Benefit Cosmetics. In a world drowning in overproduced polish, they prioritized humor and raw joy, right? They bypassed every standard beauty industry convention because they understand that in 2026, audiences crave human connection over high-gloss perfection. While everyone else is playing it safe with predictable design, Wolff Olins is anchoring execution in pure emotion and purpose-driven aesthetics. They create cultural statements that demand attention by unifying purpose and identity across every single touchpoint. If you want to see what brave design looks like in 2026, you watch Wolff Olins, period. Next up, we're headed to the Midwest for a little bit of a wild card pick, and that's going to be Studio Minneapolis. This is a Minneapolis-based powerhouse that operates with a quality over quantity mindset, and they are essential to watch in 2026. They specialize in high-end packaging, illustration, and brand identity. In 2026, as digital design gets flooded with AI-generated assets, that handmade feel of Studio Minneapolis is becoming the new premium, answering the global demand for texture and handcrafted touches. They've shown up on the national design scene with their work for Strangelands and Sola Coffee Company, using design to elevate every detail and reflect true quality design. They prove that you don't need some elitist New York City zip code to set a global standard. They focus on pure, simple, and honest identities that build long-term trust. If you value craft, texture, and character in design work, then Studio Minneapolis is the studio you need to be studying right now because they are the masters of analog connection in a digital world. Finally, we have to talk about the studio everyone is obsessing over, and that is Porto Rocha. This New York-based agency is officially leading the post-digital conversation by uniting strategy and design to create work that actually evolves with the world. They are a must-watch in 2026 because they seek to provoke meaningful change through socially and culturally motivated initiatives. Their new identity for Nike Run is a case study in transformation, taking a legacy brand and recharging it by going back to its roots while scaling for a new generation. I mean, if you look at their work, they've really ushered in the new era for giants like Google through their work with Gemini and Robinhood, moving brands away from predictable corporate looks towards unexpected creative spaces. In 2026, Porto Rocha sets the standard for being culturally relevant without being corny. They are the studio every young designer wants to be at right now because they treat design as a vehicle to engage with the world, not just as a static deliverable. So those are my 3 design agencies to watch for 2026. You've got the bravery of Wolf Olins, the meticulous craft of Studio Minneapolis, and the cultural edge of Porto Rocha. But how do you feel about this lineup? Is there an agency I missed that's setting a higher standard? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments below. That's all I have for you. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to support the show by giving this episode a like, subscribing, and of course by sharing this one out. I've been Ziggy the Designer. If there are 2 things you need to know about me, it's that 1, I love graphic design, and 2, I'm very opinionated. I'll talk with y'all later. Bye-bye.